Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. To start off this tutorial, I am applying the Garnier Fructis Refreshing Gel Cream for dry skin. First, I'm going to pin my hair back. Next step is primer. I'm using my favorite primer, which is the Marc Invisible Undercover Coconut Primer. This stuff is literally my life. I am now going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I'm in the shade Y375, and I'm just dotting this all over my face and a little bit down my neck as well. Now to blend out our foundation, I'm going in with this Morphe M439 Deluxe Buffer Brush, and I'm going to follow that with a damp Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I find that this helps especially if you have dry skin like myself because it picks up any excess product and doesn't make you look cakey. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Neutral Medium. And I'm also going to apply a little bit of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles in the shade Neutralizer. I'm going to use a damp Real Techniques sponge to kind of blend that out a little bit. It was my first time using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, so I know I applied way too much, but I ended up blending it out with a MAC 190 foundation brush. I'm going back in with that Real Techniques sponge just to pick up any excess product. And I'm going to use the same sponge again to bake our concealer. I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. So here I'm going in with an e.l.f. spoolie and just brushing my eyebrow hairs up. And then I'm going in with the Ofra Universal Eyebrow Pencil and filling in my eyebrows. And then at the end I'm going to go back in with the e.l.f. spoolie and blend everything out so that there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going in with the NYX Control Freak Clear Eyebrow Gel and just setting my eyebrow hairs in place. Now for the eyes, I'm going in with the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later Eyeshadow Primer. This footage was actually filmed on a different day because my original footage, I couldn't use it. The lighting was terrible in it and you couldn't really see what I was doing. So here I don't have any foundation or my eyebrows filled in the way I did in the original footage. But I did do my under eye concealer and I set it with powder just so you could get the idea of the full eye look. And now I'm just going in with the MAC Prep and Prime Concealer in Light Boost, and I'm just shaping the eyebrow underneath and cleaning it up a bit. So now I'm going to set my eyeshadow primer with this light cream shade from the Morphe 35N palette. So now I'm dipping into this nude shade also from the Morphe 35N palette, and I'm using a Morphe M139 Tapered Crease Blender Brush to buff this into our crease as our transition shade. So this is Roulette from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to apply this to the outer half of our eyelid with a Morphe B18 Deluxe Round Crease Brush, and I'm using something with a flat edge to create a wing. I'm now going back in with that transition shade and just blending everything out. So I'm going back in with Roulette and the Morphe B18 brush just to intensify the color a bit, and then I'm going to repeat the last few steps on the other eye. this is the color In the Spotlight, and it's a foiled eyeshadow from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to apply this on the inner half of our eyelid with a Royal & Langnickel BX95 smudger brush, and I did have to use some Fix Plus just to intensify the color a bit. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to create a wing using the Starlux Pro Luxe Longwear Felt Tip Eyeliner Pen. Here I'm just curling my eyelashes, and I believe I got this eyelash curler at H&M. And now I'm applying some mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in Carbon Black. So for eyelashes, I'm using these Red Cherry No. 1s. I ordered these off of the Makeup Geek website, and I believe they were about $2.50. These are slightly dramatic and wispy, but they are very lightweight, and I find that they are the most comfortable eyelashes I have tried so far. And I'm just using the Duo Eyelash Glue in Clear. So here I'm going back in with that Starlux Pro eyeliner pen and just covering up the lash band. So now with just a fluffy brush, I'm going in and brushing away all of the excess translucent powder we applied to set our concealer. So I'm going back in with Roulette from Makeup Geek and just smudging this onto the outer half of the lower lash line. So now I'm going to use In the Spotlight and just smudge that on the inner half of our lower lash line, and I'm going to blend it in a bit with Roulette. Now I'm going in with this Mr. Right Now eyeliner pencil from The Balm, and this is in the shade Jack. Here I'm applying some of that L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in Carbon Black to our lower lash line. Eye look. Now for contour, I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and using a mix of Fawn and Havana, and I'm using an e.l.f. angled blush brush just to carve out our cheekbones, and I'm also applying a little bit of this underneath the jawline. For bronzer, I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Bronzer in Park Ave Princess, and I'm using the same e.l.f. angled blush brush I used to contour with. I'm just going to warm up the skin with the bronzer and slightly contour my nose a bit as well. To clean up my contour a bit, I'm using some more of the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I let this sit for about 5 to 10 minutes and then brushed off any excess. I'm now going in with this NYX blush in the shade Pink the Town, and I'm just using a Morphe Dual Fiber Stippling brush. Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, and I'm applying this with the Morphe M438 brush. I'm going to apply a bit of this onto the cheeks, over the eyebrows, on the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, and on the cupid's bow. What I was going to do for lips, so I just decided to go with my usual lip combo. I decided to go in with the Rimmel London lip liner in the shade Mauve Shimmer, and I'm just overlining my lips a bit, and then I'm going to apply some of the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Sandstorm. I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!